Yo, what's good, YouTube? What's good? What's hood, man? I'm back at it again with another video. I know y'all ain't seen my face in a minute. Listen, man, I'm back better than ever. Listen, for like a good month, just one more month, like I'm gonna be posting videos kind of like sporadically, but like, listen, just give me a month, bro, and I promise I'm gonna be back consistent. I got some personal shit going on. I gotta handle some shit, business shit. Give me like a month, and then like, in like a month, I'm gonna be posting like, videos maybe like once or twice a week. It's just gonna be random, but I'm telling you, after a month, bro, from now, I'm gonna be posting videos on a consistent basis. So I got y'all boys, man. Listen, don't think I left nowhere. I'm back. Road to 5K subs, then road to 10K. Listen, man, we going crazy. But listen, so today's video, I'm gonna be talking about the truth about a 9 to 5, working a 9 to 5. How do you replace a 9 to 5? How do you, make money outside of a 9 to 5? You know what I'm saying? Because people don't want to work 9 to 5 jobs. Let's just keep it a buck. So how do you escape the 9 to 5 rat race, the cold hard truth of 9 to 5s? This is your video. So here's the thing. When you're first starting out, it's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5. Don't let anybody tell you it's lame to work a job or you a slave. Or listen, it is nothing wrong with getting to that bag. You got to get to that bag however you can. And if you're working a job right now that's paying you consistent money, giving you benefits, that is a good thing, okay? Don't let anybody else say some shit. Like, listen, because you got dudes who are out here selling drugs, scamming. That money may be quick, but it's not consistent. And let me just tell you guys a quick story. I probably already said this, but it's a dude on my, I follow him on IG. He's one of them scamming ass niggas. He sells drugs, he scams. That nigga's in jail right now. Now, I don't know if y'all remember, but if you watch some of my old videos, I told y'all this story. All he does is sell drugs and scam. And he was making crazy money, bro. Like, he was posting on his story, like he be in a Benz, he be in a Lam Urus, you know what I'm saying, a Lamborghini truck. He be with all these bad bitches. He be at the strip club, spending the bag, just be blowing money, bro. And now he's in jail. Because that type of money is not sustainable. That fast money, getting it illegal ways, it's not sustainable, right? It's not sustainable. What's the point of making 10K real quick if it's bad money, I got the feds on my ass, I gotta watch my bag, it's not like what's the point? So if you have a regular 9 to 5 job, it is nothing wrong with that shit, bro. Now, if you hate your job and you dread going to work, you need to have a side hustle. You need to have a way of making money outside of that 9 to 5. But do not quit your job and try to take the entrepreneur route, because it is going to be 10 times harder to get off the ground, bro. I'm telling you, it is hard. It's not easy making money. It's hard making money outside of like working a regular job. It's actually pretty hard to make money. Like being an entrepreneur, trying to sell clothes. Listen, as much as people try to tell you, oh, I'm going to show you how to sell clothes, I'm going to show you how to flip houses. This shit is hard, bro. Like, people are not making as much money as they want to make it seem. Like, if you look at Instagram, people are just showing you what they want to show you, right? It's not easy to make money with the entrepreneur route. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy. It takes hard work. So you just have to figure out what you're good at, what you like doing. If you like selling clothes, if you like doing YouTube, I'm telling you, YouTube is a really good way of like really good side hustle to make money. YouTube, clothes, maybe you provide like a service, maybe you cut hair, maybe you cut lawns, whatever you do, you have a skill set. Now, if you're one of those people that you don't really have a certain skill set, like you don't know how to do handiwork, you don't know how to cut hair, you don't know how to provide a service, you don't know how to drop ship, or you don't know how to like you're not really good at like selling clothes or like a clothing brand or like flipping clothes, flipping cars, flipping houses. If you're one of those people that don't really have a certain skill set, YouTube is a perfect one, man. Make money off YouTube. And I show that in my Patreon, how to make money off YouTube without even showing your face. But YouTube is a really good way. YouTube is a really good way of making money. But this is what I want to tell y'all. You have to have a side hustle or a way of making money outside of a 9 to 5. I'm gonna tell you the perfect situation. Here's like the best scenario. You want to have a 9 to 5 job and you want to have a side hustle. And then you want a side hustle, you want to keep working on the side hustle. You want your main priority to be your side hustle or whatever you're doing. Once you get that, like you scale it up, then you can quit your job. But I'm telling you, that's not easy. You have to put in so much work. You have to start making so much money, because the thing about the entrepreneur route is not consistent. You get what I'm saying? The entrepreneur route is not consistent money. You have to understand that. When you work a 9-to-5 job, you're getting a consistent check. As long as you don't do no dumb shit to get fired, you're getting a consistent check. But when you're doing your own shit, it's hard, because you can have a clothing brand, then the next week your shit's like falling off because another clothing brand is popping, like Hellstar. That shit was going crazy. Now it's like it kind of died out. Like that just goes to show you how fast these little trends or ways of making money. OnlyFans, bitches was making millions of dollars. Now, like, a lot of them hoes are going broke because niggas is not paying. Like, what people pay for, it changes. You have to, being an entrepreneur, you have to adapt to the market. You have to stay up to date with the times. It's not easy. So don't even think about quitting your 9-to-5 job until, like, you are just making so much paper from your side hustle. And honestly, even then, I think for most of y'all, you're better off just working a job and then having a side hustle, because it's consistent money. Now, certain people, a select few, will rise to the level of like having a podcast, or like Quan, or like big YouTubers, where they don't have to work. They're making so much money from their thing. It makes more sense to be you know what I'm saying? This is really what it comes down to. You have to be so successful and making so much money that working a 9-to-5 job is like, it doesn't make sense. Like, this is a waste of time. I'm making way more money doing this side hustle, or my main hustle. I need to put all of my finances and effort into this. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to do the math. I don't know what your situation is, but if you find that you're making a lot more money with this compared to your 9-to-5, that's when you switch over and focus on being an entrepreneur. But it's not easy. And another thing y'all young boys gotta understand, when you have a 9-to-5 job, you get benefits. Listen, man, you get benefits and you get a retirement. When you're an entrepreneur, you don't have any of that. You have to do all that shit on your own. You have to set your own retirement plan up. You have to like, let's say you gotta go to the dentist or to the doctor, or you get hurt, you gotta go take an ambulance. You gotta pay that shit out of pocket. You don't have, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have benefits from your job anymore. So that's another thing. So it really just comes down to, working a 9-to-5 is not bad at all. It's your safety net. But here's what I would recommend to you boys. Just work a 9-to-5 and then do a side hustle. But when you come home from work, or even while you're at work, focus on, how can I make money with this side hustle? How can I scale this up? And just keep working on that. Just keep going, keep going. I'm telling you, if you make that your main priority, you'll get to a point where you're making more money with your side hustle, or AKA, which will be your main hustle, that you can quit your 9-to-5, and then you don't have to work for the man. But you still have to put in the work. Don't think that being an entrepreneur is just making money sitting on your ass. You might even have to do more work. So you really have to, you got to figure out what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what you do, like what's your job or what's your side hustle, it really just depends on, it's really specific to you. I can't give you concrete advice because I don't know what your specific situation is. But yeah, so if you're lost, if you're a little confused, I'm telling you, some good side hustles to get into. YouTube, for all you guys who don't have a specific skill. If you have a skill, do that skill. If you don't, go into YouTube, bro. That's a great one. Selling clothes. Yeah, man. And if you need some more information, go to my Patreon. I'm telling y'all, showing y'all boys how to make money off YouTube. Like, I'm giving y'all boys the editing equipment I use that's free. How to garner an audience. I'm giving y'all boys the sauce. Go to the Patreon. But yeah, man, that's the truth about 9-to-5 jobs. It's not all bad as people make it seem. Like, 9-to-5s are good for most people. Like, it makes sense. But yeah, man, you just have to do what works for you. I'll give you guys another quick thing and I'll end it out. Like, bro, I used to work at a fucking casino, bro. I wasn't making shit. And I was doing a crazy amount of work. But that's a prime example of, in my situation, it didn't make sense for me to keep working there. I had to do my own thing to make money, because it's like, bro, the amount of work that I was doing, if I'd have put that in my own business, I'd have made way more money. I was doing so much work, getting paid fucking nothing. It didn't make sense. So you just gotta figure out what makes sense to you. But if you got a good paying job and you're not really doing too much work, nigga, keep doing it. Keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Now, if you're working at a fast food joint and they working your ass, you need to start doing a side hustle. So I suggest you to go to the Patreon and figure out ways how to make money. But yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all boys today, man. Hopefully y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all gain some gems from this. But yeah, again, ideally, work a job and have a side hustle. Do both, right? And then primarily focus on scaling up that side hustle to the point where you don't have to work anymore. But easier said than done. Just keep on going, man. Just keep on grinding. But yeah, man, love you boys, and I'm out. Peace.